So hitting your first 1 crore, that is my aim. This year I want to actually help minimum 100 women. Earlier, actually, I was restricting myself. I was just thinking that whoever is coming through my mentorship program, only to them I will be opening the investment. Because I have heard so many things that women, they get trouble in home if they are losing the money. One of my mentor, Kamal sir, he only motivated me to start Herbal Circle. And he was also not in the thought process that women should invest in market. He may had some experiences where he find के women are losing, मतलब अगर women's का loss हो रहा है market में, उनको बहुत सुनना पड़ता है, उनका husband सुना रहा है, family सुना रही है, and their life become hell. And at that point we two become different, we have parted ways. Now he's not associated with me, and I was like कि नहीं, मतलब there is nothing like women can't learn. If they are willing, they can learn anything. If I just say that you can only do FD, you can do just LIC, what is my role here? I want to empower them, I want to uplift them. So I thought that maybe first thing I will do is to teach them. That is why I started, and I'm continuing also. And I got this thing that I will only help those women who are coming to my mentorship program, who are learning first, and after learning only I will allow them to do the investment. But now I'm also breaking that barrier, because the Friday sessions are here, and learning can also happen. And I'm right now not restricting myself to helping other women whom I can help with the directly advice also. And the later thing, and also I will find some ways how can I help them better, maybe through these sessions or one-on-one sessions or the like things. Now I'm targeting at least to help 100 women to start investing in mutual funds. So that is my target for this year, this 2025. Currently, I have 10 members. I'm looking for 90 more members. And if you want some others to add, so I will also help. I will also help them. And yes, currently, upfront there is no fees. I'm not charging any fees. But you are doing investment through me, so I will receive commission from mutual fund companies. So those will be the regular mutual fund, and I will be receiving the commission from mutual fund company. It is generally between 0.3 to 1%, in between that range. So now coming back to the path, and this is very simple. Many people feel investing is complex and it's very tough, and they just go in trading, cryptos, and all. Invest, you just need discipline and commitment to become rich. And Warren Buffett says this very beautifully, you just need to be boring. Many a times we need excitement. कि अभी कुछ हो रहा है ना, we need some different thing. We need different things to feel excited. But investment journey is boring if you want to create wealth. ठीक है? You have to just put your money in the right place with your right goals. Goals are also important here. With your right goals, you have to define your money, you have to choose the right investment, you have to do the right asset allocation, you have to choose the right fund. Initially, yes, work is there. I'm not saying it is not at all a work. Initially, the work is there, but once you have chosen your philosophy, you know about yourself, how much risk you can take, what are your life goals or what are your financial goals, and you know your risk appetite, how much risk, how much volatility, आप कितना मार्केट में अगर वॉलेटिलिटी आता है आप कितना उसको झेल सकते हैं. जस्ट 1 मिनट, सविता उस रूम में नहीं जाओ, उधर भैया वाले में सुला दो. सॉरी. तो कितना वॉलेटिलिटी आप झेल सकते हो. व्हेन यू नो अबाउट योरसेल्फ एंड व्हेन यू मेक योर एसेट एलोकेशन की ओके आई एम गोना डू 50% इन्वेस्टमेंट इन इक्विटी, 50% in fixed asset, or 30% in fixed, or 20% in gold. When you have done all the things, then you select the right mutual fund, and then you have to stick with that. It is not like every day market is going up or down, you are changing your decisions. You have to make your investment philosophy for once. And I'm not saying it is fixed. Once you have made, you can't change it. It is for forever. You may change, but not on a everyday basis. If you got something major, some situation is changing, or you learn something, or you want to try something, then you can change, but not on a everyday basis. If some other fund is like, you have, like, let's say you have chosen one fund, if other fund is performing better, you should not feel in 6 months I should change. You are not going back. Once you have done the research, now your task is to stick to that plan. Once you are doing the planning, and then your task is to stick to that plan. Don't change on everyday basis. And review is necessary. I'm not saying that once you have decided everything, you don't have to do anything. Every 6 months, you do the review, but not on an everyday basis. Not on what someone else is saying. Not on what my friend is investing. Now she's telling you, oh, she is getting 30% investment on this return on that investment. Don't go by that. First, you do your work, be strong in your work, and then you follow that. Even if you are following the advisor, just listen to them and do the review after 6 months, after 1 year. 6 months is the best time ki you are discussing or you may not change. It is not always about changing. When we are doing the review, we are going to change. It is about if we need the change, we will do the change. If we don't do the change, we see if it is aligned. We will stick with our plan. Are you clear on that? So yes, we need to simplify everything, simplify our life, simplify money management and everything to get the best out of anything and everything. The first thing, like I have talked, you need to have that mindset. Okay, I have just put the number 1 crore here. I don't want you to restrict to 1 crore. This is the first 1 crore. I'll change this to the first 1 crore. It is not just the 1 crore we are going to create. We will be creating 10 crore. I want every one of us to have the target of 10 crore, 100 crore. So when you have that big target, you will work with that mindset. Okay, so this is the target of first 1 crore, not only the 1 crore investment. Okay, in 20 years, I just don't want you just have 1 crore. I want you to have at least 10 crore. But initially, we will not put that high goal that you feel unrealistic. Okay, we will start with this plan, and then when the financial situation is changing and when we are doing the right thing, when we achieve our first 1 crore, and the next journey will become much more easier also, because you will have learned the way discipline, then how the market works, how the commitment you are showing, how much consistently you are doing the investment. You only will get that motivation. The psychology of wealth creation is shift from spending first to invest first mindset, and that single thing is very much important. Whatever you are getting, minimum 10%, but I say minimum 20% you need to save. Even if you read any book, from the richest man to Babylon, to any book, any, or you go to any training, whether it is life coaching or even mindset training, everywhere you will find the 10% rule. Minimum 10% you are gonna save, that you are never going to spend in your life, and that money should go to equity for forever. That is the fund that you are creating for your kids, for your financial freedom. And I would say, if you can do, so first do at least 25% investment, 10% for your financial freedom, and at least 15% for your other goals. And from rest 75% you do the spending. Most of the time we are just getting the income, we are spending, and whatever is left we are saving or we are investing. So you have to reverse the mindset. So you do the money management, and you know how much is your current condition comfortably, how much can you save. Okay, let's say you are earning, let's say 1 lakh. So can you say how much are your monthly household expenses? And I told in money management system, you can do the fixed expenses also, whatever your annual expenses are. So again, I will do mostly on next Friday that session that will be helpful in designing and planning your investment. Okay, how much easily you can save, how much easily you can invest for the long term. So you need to first invest and then spend. You don't have to wait for the end of the month to do the spending, to do the investment. Sorry. So whenever the money is coming, and right now Khushbu is doing it very beautifully. One of my mentee, uh, she has done the money management and everything, and now whatever she is into life coaching and healing, she is doing whenever someone is coming to her, she is she is doing 20% investment, whatever money. Earlier she was saying, yeah, we are into so many courses, I have to buy lights, I have to buy this and that, I have to hire editor, and we all are just starting and there are so many expenses. Okay, so you manage in 80%. Just think, I'm getting this 80% only. 20% you invest, you save. Expenses will always be there, this or that. You will always have more expenses, more desires, more things to spend. So this is just a matter of habit that you need to create. You have to create the habit of saving minimum 10% and 20%. If you can do that, that will be the best. Minimum 20%, no matter what is coming, even you are in the earlier stage, even if you are earning your first 10,000 or even first 1,000, you save 100 rupees, 200, and spend the rest 800. Even to my son, I'm giving him 200 rupees monthly, and I told him that you have to save minimum 10%. You can't spend more than that. Right now, though, he's saving most of the money, but once he was about to spend, he wanted something, and I was saying, I don't want you to buy this. So he said, I'll buy from my money. And he was having some 4,000. So he calculated, okay, I can spend this much money. I can spend 3,000 and this much money. So that day, I really felt very good about myself. Ki, ha, my kid has, I'm doing this, and at least my kid, well, I told him, but the way he calculated, that really inspired me. Okay, now he is also thinking that he can't spend fully 4,000. He can just spend 3,600. So that day, I really felt very happy. So when we do, actually, our generation, they are also watching. When we are doing, they are also watching and they are also learning. And that day, actually, I really felt very proud of myself and for him also. Okay, yeah, he's taking that from me. Many a times we just say to kid and we don't know how much they are following, how much they are doing the things. So yes. And yes, the psychology of wealth creation, coming back here. So focus on the growth, not just saving. So when I say saving, saving doesn't mean that you are not putting your money in saving account. Saving means your money is not able to earn more than inflation. Let's say if inflation is 6%, if your money is not earning more than 6%, that means you are not doing investment. You are just saving. Your money is not growing. So you need to earn more than the inflation. So that is when your money is creating wealth. Otherwise, there is no wealth creation. If you are just, you are having 100 and you are getting 106, and inflation is also 6%, you are not creating wealth. It is just like level. You are on the level. You can buy the same thing in 100 rupees yesterday, and today you can buy in 106. But your wealth has not created. If you have earned 110, then you have created wealth for 4 rupees. Right? And yes, delayed gratification wins. So every time, whenever you have to buy something, you have to delay it at least by 1 week. And this philosophy has saved a lot of money for me. Earlier, whatever, I used to take very instant decision whenever I used to see some sale or something. I used to feel, okay, this is the best deal I'm getting. I should buy it. But now I stop myself. Okay, if it is important, I will come back after a month. I will try a month. If sometimes something I feel is urgent or I really want to take it, so still I will give it a break at least for 24 hours. If you can't do one month, at least wait for 24 hours. And many times, actually, I'll tell you, I was just doing this one-on-one call with Pallavi, this charismatic communicator hub coach, na Pallavi. So I really want to improve my communication, and I love her style and everything. I just do one-on-one call with her, and she told about her higher level membership. I'm not saying that was good or not good. It was, she's offering wonderful course and wonderful things. But the thing that I was looking for was little part of it. Improving this speaking skill and communication was a little part of it. Other things about mindset coaching and all of this stuff, the sales and all of this stuff. But that day I thought, okay, whatever she is giving is good, I will take it. But because I had this thought in mind, I shared with my husband also, and she said you have to pay 25,000 to block this amount. Most of the coaches also do. Even I do this thing, because in coaching the time you are in energy, that time is the best time when anyone can take the action, right? But when I applied this thing, and at the time I was just thinking, and I told her, I'm having 30,000 in my account, I'll pay 20,000 right away. But then I talked to my husband, he said wait for a week. That time I forgot, I was just about to take it. So he said wait for a week, and then still you feel you want to take it, you really want to take it, then I'm not stopping you. So when I waited for a week, the things happened. I realized, I introspected. what all I'm getting. Is it already I'm now I've purchased Siddharth's diamond membership also. I have done the investment and I'm not able to give my time. Many times it's not only about the money, it's about time, energy. So many things you have to give. Even you are buying a course will not help. Let's say you are coming to my course, you are paying 10,000 to me, but if you don't have time, you are just coming for listening. If you're not doing the activities, it is not gonna help you much. So you need time to reflect back, to do the sessions, to learn, and also rewatch. Then only it is gonna help you. Not only once listening, it will help little bit, but the more time you will invest, the more benefit you will get. But when I wait for 1 week, I only realized कि okay, I'm not looking for this thing right now. Maybe at later point in time, maybe after a year, I will reconsider my decision. But right now, I don't have that much time. I need to give more time to finance. Right now, I'm also doing finance courses and I'm learning. I'm reading different articles and different books I have ordered. I'm not getting time to read the books. So my priority as of now is to go more deep in finance because this is my core subject. But I don't have that much time. So if I also take one more course, that will only gonna give me more stress. Okay, I have to do this also, this also, this also. So delayed gratification actually saved me money, time, and later regret. Many times we regret, yaar, jaldi se le liya. We haven't thought much, right? So try doing this even if you need wait at least for 24 hours. It works really wonderfully. Even with my kids, I do this thing. Even Riddhi ma'am tell this कि हाँ for kids जैसे marshmallow experiment था ना, you make the kids wait. Nowadays kids are very impatient, but yes, this thing works. And I do mostly streaks with my son. He loves reading books, so I tell him कि हाँ now you have to do this thing for 1 month, then you will get this book or that thing or whatever he that want. So now like he's also getting this habit or delaying gratification. So if kids can do it, definitely we can do it too, right? For kids it's much more difficult. It is just the habit because they don't have the control, and now we are having the control, we are having the money, we feel like why should I delay? If I can buy, I should buy. So do this, try these techniques. Yeah, thank you, dear. So now I have given a small example. Let's say if you are spending just 30, if you just don't see keep spending only, if you are saving 9,000 in a month also, you can create 50 lakh in 20 years. And the power of time and patience, this is magical. The magic of compounding only begins after, you can see, after 10 years. The more time you give, and in most of the LIC policies, this is the magic, this is the trick. Most of the time you have to pay for 15 years, and your whatever they are giving will start after 15, 16, 17 years. And most people will, and if you calculate the percentage of return, it is just 5%. In most of the policy it is not even 5%. But people feel I'm getting at 100 year, I'm also getting the fund of 3 crores. But that is after 30, that is after 50, 60 years. And people forget that time is money also. You are giving your money the time. If you can do it yourself, and that is where the discipline comes in. If you are disciplined, you can already create your wealth at better avenues. But LIC, the best benefit I feel is it makes you disciplined. I never hear people they miss their premium, annual premium. They will save the money for half yearly. If they are doing the payment, they will save the money for half yearly or annual policies. But when people do the mutual fund or equity investment, they say कि this month abhi nahi ho paya. I spend in that. I spend in that. For LIC and ULIP, people don't say that. They save the money for that. And that is the biggest advantage I feel for the LIC and ULIP policies. Except for that, return wise, I don't feel any good thing about that. But that is the main advantage I feel. It makes people disciplined. And most of the people, 95% of people are not disciplined. Especially with equity, because they have the choice. They can every time see what is happening, what is not happening. They feel like, okay, I'll do a month later or I can do it later. In LIC and all, you have the fixed timing. On this date, you have to pay. By this date, you have to pay. And you save money for that. And that is actually, I feel, the only benefit and the major benefit, and not the return wise. And I will show you how can you create a portfolio of 1 crore just by 5,000 investment consistently if you are doing. Okay. Let me show you. Can you see my screen? Are you able to see the presentation or SIP calculator? Can you see the SIP calculator?
No.
Okay.
Achievable goals लिखा है. Breaking rupees 1 CR into achievable.
Okay. So you are seeing the presentation. So let's say if you are investing just 5,000 and you are investing for 25 years and you are expecting 12% return. So you will achieve 85 lakh. But if you do it for 30 years, it is 1.5 CR. And if you see here, the magic of compounding is like 5 year you will see no nothing. See here, you will not see much difference. The lines are very close. You will not see your money is growing. In next 5 year, you will see little bit difference. If you see here in 10 year, it is little bit difference you will see. But after 10 year, in 15 year, you can see the gap. And then after 15 year, it is just the magic. Your money is multiplying like anything. So if let's say, I will show you from 5 year only. 5,000 you are investing every month. 5 year if you are investing, that means 3 lakh you have invested. And in 3 lakh, your money has become 4 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh you have gained. Same thing if you are doing for 10 year. You have invested 6 lakh and you are getting 11 lakh. Not double also. ठीक है, डबल भी नहीं हुआ आपका पैसा अभी. 6 लाख आपने अपना लगाया है 10 साल में 5,000 करके एंड यू आर गेटिंग 11 लाख. अभी हम इसको 15 ईयर कर देंगे. देन यू सी नाउ इट इज मोर देन ट्रिपल. नेक्स्ट 5 ईयर में मैजिक स्टार्ट हो गया. फर्स्ट 10 ईयर में आपको उतना मैजिक नहीं दिखता है. नाउ यू सी आपका आपने 15 साल में 9 लाख इन्वेस्ट किया एंड योर 9 लाख बिकम नाउ 23 लाख. ऑलमोस्ट 2.5 टाइम्स. यहाँ पे अगर हम 20 ईयर कर देंगे, आपने 12 लाख इन्वेस्ट किया है, यू आर ऑलमोस्ट 4 टाइम 45 लाख 46 लाख आपका हो गया इन्वेस्टमेंट. और यहाँ पे 25 लाख अगर हम कर देंगे वो 25 ईयर्स, देन 15 लाख का आपका 85,000 हो गया. मोर देन 5 टाइम्स, ऑलमोस्ट 6 टाइम्स. इफ यू डू इट 30 ईयर, 18 लाख का आपका 1.5 CR हो गया. हाउ मच टाइम्स आई also have to do the calculation. So can you see if you do it the 24 लाख आपने इन्वेस्ट किया एंड नाउ यू आर ऑलमोस्ट 5 CR. 5 करोड़ हो गया आपका पैसा. 24 लाख का 5 करोड़ हो गया. बट कंसिस्टेंसी मैटर एंड इनिशियल जो पेशेंस आपको चाहिए फर्स्ट 10 ईयर्स में चाहिए. आफ्टर 10 ईयर इट विल शो. नाउ यू सी हाउ द ग्राफ इज गोइंग. And also last class I talked about the top up also. Let me see if I can find that. Can you see this asset plus one, or you are seeing this value research? Okay, let me reshare. So here actually it is minimum 10,000. Okay, and let's say zero top up. So now whatever we have seen, now it has become 10,000. 5,000 की जगह 10,000 हो गया है. And let's say duration is 15 years. ठीक है. So you can see how much your money is growing. Expected return I have put 12%. And you can see how your money is growing. In 10 year, how much you are having. In 15 year, how much you are having. Okay, in 10 year, it is like almost similar. In 10 year, it is like how much you have invested, the similar amount you are getting. But from here, you will start seeing the magic. And also, if you do the top up, 10% also. Okay, and let's say 1 year. If you do top up means 10% टॉप अप मीन्स आप मंथली 10,000 कर रहे हो. एक साल के बाद आप मंथली 11,000 इन्वेस्ट करोगे. 2 साल के बाद आप मंथली 12,000 इन्वेस्ट करोगे. 10% बढ़ा के इन्वेस्ट करोगे. आर यू गेटिंग दिस? ठीक है. तो इफ यू डू द टॉप अप, तो सेम, अरे पहले कितना था, लेट मी सी. तो सिमिलर थिंग, 10,000 becomes your 32 lakh. If you do the 10% top up, it will become how much? 86 lakh. Can you see? Earlier this amount without top up was 50 lakh. You are investing 18 lakh. It is becoming 50 lakh in 15 years. Right? If you are doing top up, just 10% top up, then it is becoming 86 lakh. If you are doing 20% top up, it will become 1.6 CR. It is a small amount. If you are increasing your investment by small amount also, 10%, 20% every year, not every month. Every year also you will increase. You will see the magic later. Okay, let's say if I do for 20 years. So 20 years, if you are not doing any top up, it is becoming almost 1 crore. 24 lakh you have invested, right? And you are getting 99.91 lakh. You can say almost 1 crore. Okay. So simply put, if you want to create 1 crore fund, you have to invest 10,000 monthly for 20 years. 12% return if you are getting it, you will create 1 crore wealth. Okay, simply. And if you are able to do top up, let's say every year you are increasing your investment by 10%. This time you are starting 10,000 per month. Next year you are doing 11,000 per month for 1 year. Next year you are doing 12,100 for the full year. See, your amount is doubling. From 1 crore, you are able to create double fund. 1 crore का आपका 2 crore हो गया, बस आपने 10% step up किया. And it will not feel anything when you start doing it. ठीक है? क्योंकि with time your earnings are also increasing. If you do step up 10%, you won't feel much. But many people don't do it. They don't know how much benefit it will create. तो अगर आप देखोगे तो just 10% step up करने से ही आपका 1 करोड़ का फंड 2 करोड़ का हो सकता है. Just double. By just increasing the investment by 10%, your fund is doubling. Can you see the magic here? मतलब आपने केवल 10% इंक्रीज किया है हर साल, वो भी हर महीने नहीं, हर साल आपका फंड डबल हो गया. 20 साल में जो आप 1 करोड़ बना रहे थे वो आपका 2 करोड़ हो गया. एंड इफ यू डू 20% का ऐसा टॉप अप, तो 2 करोड़ का भी नहीं फंड आपका हुआ, दैट इज ऑलमोस्ट 5 करोड़. 5 टाइम्स आपका फंड हो सकता है. अब जैसे आपने पहले साल 10,000 किया, नेक्स्ट ईयर इफ यू आर एबल टू डू 12,000 SIP, आप 12,000 का किए, उसके नेक्स्ट ईयर आप 14,400 का किए, उसके नेक्स्ट ईयर पे 20% बढ़ा दिया आपने. इफ यू कैन डू दैट, you will have 5 times 5x इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, मतलब 5x का आपका ग्रोथ हो जाएगा. अगर आप 10% करते हो तो 2x का आपका हो रहा है. एंड इफ यू आर एबल टू डू 20%, देन यू कैन अर्न 5x. मतलब आप 5 करोड़ बना सकते हो. 10,000 भी छोटा अमाउंट लगता है कि 10,000 से कैसे होगा. अगर आपको 10,000 भी नहीं करना है, सेम थिंग यू कैन सी फॉर द 1,000. If you feel कि right now 10,000 is also difficult for me, you start with 1,000. तो you reduce the figure. अगर आप 1,000 का भी इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहे हो तो आपका ये 48 लाख हो जाएगा. ठीक है, 1 0 कम कर दो आप, आपका ये इन्वेस्टमेंट 48 लाख हो जाएगा. सेम थिंग यू कैन डू फॉर 1000 और सेम थिंग यू कैन डू फॉर इवन 1 लाख. ठीक है, सिमिलर प्रिंसिपल. और इफ यू डू इट फॉर लेट्स से, अगर आप 12 की जगह 14% रिटर्न अगर एबल होते हो करने का, then again you see the magic. In an equity you can definitely get 14% 15% return easily if you are consistent. You are not, जब market down आ रहा है तब आप पैसा नहीं निकाल रहे हो and you are selecting right funds, you can easily create 14%. First see without top up how much you can create. If we are not doing any top up, you have invested 24 lakh only and you can create 1.3 करोड़. जो 12% पे हमारा 1 करोड़ हो रहा था, अगर हमने 12% की जगह अपना रिटर्न मैक्सिमाइज करके 14% कर लिया, तो 1 करोड़ की जगह हमें 1 करोड़ 30 लाख मिल जाएगा. केवल 2% और रिटर्न अगर बढ़ जाता है हमारा, तो 30 लाख मोर वी कैन हैव इन द फंड्स. 14 की जगह अगर हमने 16% कर लिया, तो वी कैन डबल. 16-17% अगर हमने ले लिया, अगर हम 17% तक इन्वेस्टमेंट रिटर्न कर पाते हैं, तो 2 करोड़ भी हमारा हो सकता है. बट आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि गो बाय द रिटर्न्स, बट आई एम जस्ट showing you the possibility how much you can get. It is not like you will get this, there is no guarantee, but definitely if you see the funds, the last 10-year data, you can easily, in the last 10 year you have got, many people have got the 17% return, compounded return. Even if you have invested in large cap, it is 14%. So if you just see 14% also, 1.3 cr you can easily achieve. The thing is, you have to be the disciplined one. You have to continue investing. Don't stop when you feel market is going down, पैसा डूबे जा रहा है, but still you need to trust. You need to be consistent. And here if I saw the same thing, top up one, so here 10% top up you will create, rather than 2 crore 2.5 crore. Similar thing, but that will also grow exponentially. And 20% it will be 5.6 cr. So it is like that. I hope I'm able to give some value to you. So next thing I think I won't be able to cover. I'll take the questions. And next thing we will cover later. I have a session at 3. So as promised, if you want to open your mutual fund account with me, we can schedule a one-on-one call and I will help you to start doing the investment. And for now, you can share your experience of the session and how helpful it was, what you liked and what you understood, and did you get the inspiration to start your wealth creation journey? That is the most important one I want to know. So Nikita, would you like to share?
Yes, you are sharing in every session you are sharing insights to me. So in this session, I like that don't change your plan every day. You stick to the plan. So consistency and discipline. It is the thing that I love in today's session. And focus on growth, not just saving. It is also a great insight for me. Thank you, Shweta.
Yeah, I think it was the same session you attended last time. I thought this is the important topic and I want to reach more and more people. So I took the same session.
Yes. In last session, I learned power of compounding, and in this session, I learned the discipline and don't change the plan.
Yes. Thank you. You have taken the big one. These are the big takeaways. And please post in the group as well so that it motivates other also to come forward and attend the sessions. And yes, you can connect with me on my personal number if you want to start your journey with me, or if you want to have if you have any doubts or how you want to start your journey. So if you want to start your journey of mutual fund with me, you can give me a message on my personal number.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shweta.
Welcome. So I'll take a photo and then we will leave. So if you want, you can put the heart emojis. And Smita, if you like to share something or if you want to add something, your feedback. Okay, first let me take the photo and we'll talk. Yes, Smita, I would love to listen from you as well.
Yeah, so it was very insightful. I think I attended this session last time also.
Okay.
So, but each time there is something fresh that you are providing. So, it is inspiring. I'm at present I'm not earning anything, but whatever money I have with me, I am inspired to invest that money.
Great.
Thanks a
Start
lot,
small. It
Shweta.
is not always about earning. Even with Urvi, I told even if you are not earning, don't think I'm not earning. You need to learn first. And learning never is going to go in waste. When you learn, you will get the motivation. Even as a housewife, I was also a housewife until last year. This year only I started earning money. So even then I was doing the investment. But that time I was not feeling any value. I have a good fund. I was doing, my husband used to transfer me monthly money and I used to do the investment in mutual fund and stocks and everything. But I was not giving myself the credit ki, okay, I'm the good money manager or the good with investment and all. I could teach anyone like that. I was doing it. And slowly, consistently, when I did it, now I have a good fund. And I was housewife. And most of us, we receive money in gifts and from our husband majorly. I received from my husband gifts, and also I just used to spend. To be frank. So you can start even with 500, 1000, whatever, whenever you are getting. If SIP you can do, that is very good. Even if you are not even thinking I should invest or not, just start with 1000 per month. This is the starting point, and that is where you will also see how the market is behaving. You will also get mature when you are having more money to invest. If you are having more money but still you have not tasted in market, when market comes down and how it is coming, going up everyone loves, but when it comes down, that is where everyone start panicking. So with a small amount, you start doing the experiment, you start doing the investment, you start being consistent. These are the habit. Number doesn't matter, but the habit matters. If you can start making it a habit, even with 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, 500 rupees, please start doing that. That is gonna create wealth for you.
SIP स्टार्ट मतलब SIP हम 100 रुपीज से भी स्टार्ट कर सकते
I have to check that. 500 से तो हम कर सकते हैं.
500 से
हाँ, so 100 I will check if I can do. I have read somewhere we can do from 100 as well. So if it is possible, I'll let you know. And you also definitely start. Take from your husband and do in your name at least 1000 rupees. So you will also going to get confidence going forward. Many a times we just feel कि हाँ ठीक है, कोई भी खर्चा होता है तो हम मांग लेते हैं हस्बैंड से कि मुझे ये ड्रेस दिला दो, वो ड्रेस दिला दो. पर जब हमें इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए होता है ना, तो हमें लगता है कि हस्बैंड कर रहे हैं, मैं तो कमा भी नहीं रही हूँ, मैं कैसे मांगू. अदर थिंग्स के लिए भी आप मांग रहे हो ना. Similarly, the Harvekar says it very beautifully. One person comes to him and he says कि मेरे पास पैसा ही नहीं है, मैं मैनेज क्या करूँ, आई एम इन डेट्स, मेरे पास तो लोन है. तो ही सेड, आपने अगर मान लो आपके पास 10,000 का लोन है, तो टेक अनदर 1000 लोन, 1000 रुपए का एक्स्ट्रा लोन लो और उस 1000 को मैनेज करो सेम तरीके से. जो हमने जार मनी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम सीखा था ना, तो इट इज मोर अबाउट मेकिंग इट अ हैबिट. आप $1 से स्टार्ट करो, आप 100 रुपए से स्टार्ट करो, बट स्टार्ट डूइंग इट. जब आप एक हैबिट में करने लगते हो ना, एंड ऑल्सो वेयर आवर फोकस गोज द मनी ग्रोज. जहाँ एक हैबिट बनाने का ट्राई करोगे ना, ऑटोमेटिकली यू विल स्टार्ट अट्रैक्टिंग द अपॉर्चुनिटीज. The moment you will start your journey of investment, you will see lot many opportunities, lot many ways, and lot many money coming to you. So yes, Avantika is saying is 500 minimum. That also I know. Okay, so 500 minimum you can do in SIP as of now. So thank you so much everyone for attending. See you next week.
Thank you, Shweta.
Thank you, dear. And
Thank
I
you,
will show the
Shweta.
money management. Yeah, thank you, dear. Bye for now.
Bye.
I am ending the session.